Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel, Miriam, Leonardo, Tango.
Today we're going to be working on the famous walk, Caminada, that we are going to be using our own style.
We work on connection, lines for your feet, lines for your legs, position of your hips, and all the details.
Before we start, make sure to like the video, share with your friends, and also subscribe if you are not yet subscribed.
Now let's go to the video.
All right, we are going to start showing you just the walk, how we are going to be doing. We are far apart, so we can walk a little more, change her weight, and we're going to show you first, later the details. Walking, 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 pum, pum. We can rotate as well. Pum, 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 pum. Yep, so this is the type of walk that we do, and how do we connect on this?
Mostly we're using opening my right side of the hips and the shoulder. I'll show you that. This is our style. You can also do different style, but we feel very much that this position will allow me to connect very much with my left ribs to the leader. So if you notice when we embrace, I will connect the leader with my left ribs. I will not connect the leader square or both ribs. I don't feel that this is a good position. So in this case, I open in the right side, shoulder and hips. So pushing the ribs towards him, like keeping the connection on my ribs. I will feel when the leader lowers, extend, transfer body weight, and always this is together. So I'm walking backwards, pushing forward with my center all the time to create a very nice connection with the leader and feel the speed and the size of each steps. Walking and walking.
Yes. The most important is not to look clunky when we walk. Yep. So this is why we use the resistance. So there is no bounce. Yeah. So if she will not give me that resistance, we are going to end up walking like step, step, step. And you actually see the step happening. And what we try to achieve is that we float. Yep. So if almost like ice skating. Yep. So here we go. We change every time you're about to walk, change her body weight, feel where she is, connect with her, and now we can walk. I'm lowering without going with the torso. Can you see that I'm lowering? In order to tell her, okay, here we go, and she can liberate that leg. So from here we can walk 1 and 2. I keep the same level. I'm not going up and down. And here's the thing. I'm in charge of transferring her body weight. If she tries to help me by going back on her own, this will produce a bump. So she's actually pushing me constantly. And I'm in charge, look, of transferring her body weight. And even if she helps me, I don't feel the bounce. I don't feel the gap. I'm always pushing constantly. I feel the same resistance from her left shoulder blade, left rib cage, sorry. Pum, 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 pum. She puts certain pressure and she keeps that pressure throughout the entire walk. At the moment we are doing normal size of steps, like almost a little shorter, so you can use it at the milonga. Of course, if you have more space, you can project more. If you're in a stage, even more, you need to do that, but this is the most commonly used.
This is very important to know from where we compact, from where we connect. Because some students, they ask, are you supposed to push the leader? And I say, yeah, we're supposed to be giving connection, but it's only on this area, which is rib cage and left rib cage. Be careful, don't do the connection, don't create the connection from your shoulders, which will be like this, because this is really bad for your lines and also for the leader. This is too heavy for the leader, the head is too much forward. So we need to create a connection, lifting ourselves. I feel like when I'm going to connect with him, I lift myself, I grow taller as much as I can. Yeah. And then from there, I go forward this way. I go forward from the center. So I liberate my shoulders, I liberate the legs, I can pivot the hips because the connection is not here or is not on the knees.
Yep.
Some followers also, they feel, oh, I have to be close to the leader, so they do this.
This is terrible for them.
And every time you lower yourself, that's heavy on him. So by yourself, followers, to connect, lift your body, lift your ribs, shoulders back, lever your hands and put weight on your hands. From there you're on to connect to the leader, not square, a little more sideways. Connect with your ribs, be very elegant and very free with your hands and shoulders, and keep it through the walk. So during the walk, I'm pushing forward from my ribs, but I'm waiting for him to do his step to feel the timing, the distance of the steps, the size of the steps, and when he wants to stop or keep walking. So only from the left side of my ribs.
One thing that I have a link up here, check leaders, because we have 3 different type of walk for the leaders on that link that I just mentioned. We can step with the toes first, we can use the heel, or we can use flat foot. Yeah, the 3 of these are correct. I just prefer to use, when we are walking in social dancing, a little bit more of the heel first without showing it. You can have all the information there on that link, but let me show you very, very quick. When we walk, tuck, tuck, I'm using my heel. Can you see that I'm using my heel there? But you don't see this. This is not good. This is bad. I'm landing on my heel, but at the same time, I'm pointing my toes. Tuck, tuck. 1 and 2 and 3. Yep. So that will help you on the link again, you will see all the different walks and the connection also to make it more cushion. If you are with the toes, it might feel a little more tense, which is not wrong, but check that out and it'll help you a lot.
About that, for followers, we also reaching the floor with the toes.
Yeah.
So I will not try to reach the floor with my heels. Very much no.
Yeah.
So when I feel the connection, when I feel he's walking forward, I place my leg. I have my big toe, right leg, big toe on the floor. But I'm pushing forward with my center, so I keep the connection with him. And then I go on top of the toes. If we stop here, look, toe and toe. So I'm not down here, lowering. I keep the level, feet together, and do the same thing on the other side. I feel ball of the foot. Almost I will not step hard or heavy on my heels. It's always toe, ball of the foot, toe, ball of the foot. Here you see the heel down, but look, I can go up and down. So I'm not heavy down on my heels. I'm always like using my toes, ball of the foot, to keep the connection with the leader, to keep giving him resistance, pushing forward from the ribs to give him feedback in whatever position I'm in, so he can still walking forward and feel my torso connect with him.
Thank you so much for being until the end of the video and for your support.
Remember to check our website, miriamleonardotango.com, where you can see a lot of lessons.
Once again, thank you so much and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.